Folks, welcome back to Nostalgianomics in another sponsored box break in January. Today we have surging Sparks, which is still surging in price as we speak. This one is courtesy of Marcus at 9898tradingcompany.com and also 9898 Trading Company on YouTube. And he wanted me to let you all know he is running a sale today going into Monday on all of his boosters. So make sure to check them out. The links for those will be in the description and the comment section below. Really appreciate it, Marcus. Let's jump into this. Surging Sparks. The first box to hit $200 in the Scarlet Violet era. And also the most recent box to be released, which is kind of crazy because normally you would think the older boxes would get there first. But no. Scarlet Violet did it, and now it has set a precedent for the newer boxes, and everyone's buying out Journey together. They're really excited about Team Rocket, and this could be a kind of new trend in 2025 as booster boxes running up to 200 plus very shortly after release. For better or worse, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it looks like it's going to be a thing. And so you're going to have to prepare yourselves wisely for it. Now, Surging Sparks is a set. Everything's performing very strong. The Pikachu, I think, is holding up better in price than a lot of people thought it would. I think a lot of people expected a price crash. And no, it is still the most valuable raw card in the hobby. And I believe still the most valuable PSA 10 card in the hobby. I know the Magic card from Paldea is getting up there and giving it a challenge. There's our first hit. It is the Alolan Dugtrio Illustration Rare. Marcus, congratulations on that. But yeah, other than the Magic card from Paldea Evolved and the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade, you have some of the Bubble Mew and Charizard's running up too. But I think Pikachu is still number one for the time being. Latias EX. We have the Latias EX SIR doing extremely well too. The Lysia's Appeal, the waifu, it's not holding up extremely well as a lot of the other waifus and the other sets have. I mean, I know. The Iono from, a Milotic Full Art. Very nice. I know the Iono from Paldea Evolved is doing very well still, right behind the Magikarp. I know the Miriam is still doing very well in SV base, even though the Gardevoir did pass it, is still number 2. And even the Iono in Paldean Fates is doing well. But other than that, a lot of the other waifus are just kind of falling by the wayside. The Erica's Invitation in 151 is not all too valuable, and definitely the ones in like Temporal and Twilight. I guess you could say the Carmine's doing relatively well, but even in Stellar and, so it does seem people are starting to shy away from, the full art trainer chase and going back to the Pokemon. So, again, not good or bad, not trying to make anything of it. It's just what we're seeing in the market. And so who knows? Maybe that means all the cards are undervalued, or maybe that just means the attention is shifting again. As far as the illustration rares, guys, good art is continuing to outshine even, just popular Pokemon, I could say. Because, Alolan Exeggutor are nice. I mean, I don't know how popular Cerulege is with people. I don't think it's insanely popular. But when it comes to the IRs, I believe it's still the most expensive illustration rare in Surging Sparks, and it passed up the Latios. And so I think people really are just wanting to collect the best artwork cards, because you see it in other sets too, where you would say it doesn't seem like some of those high value cards are the most popular Pokemon, but they're what people are chasing. Now they could be chasing for a bunch of reasons. Maybe they're the best art. Maybe they're harder to grade, so it's making the the raw value higher. You can see that with the Meryl and Paldea Evolve seeing a massive uptick. And so that could be a reason. I mean, because a lot of people could say, hey, this Dugtrio's got great art. That should be going to the moon. But yeah, we're definitely seeing more of that these days. And, Surging Sparks in general, guys, look, I think I called it. I think other people online called it. We thought it was going to be a $250 box by the end of the year. It didn't quite get there. Early January, just like a week, 2 after, it's a $200 50 box. I mean, it just is what it is. We are supposed to get more product for Surging Sparks in February. I don't think anyone knows what that product is. If it's going to be, there's the Slackoth illustration rare. Nice hit. Very simple art, but very nice looking card. I don't know if anyone knows exactly what we're getting, whether it be booster boxes, ETBs, bundles, whatever else, but we are looking to get more Surging Sparks product coming, which should help the prices of not just the sealed, but also the cards. Black Kyurem EX. The issue is, if a lot of booster boxes don't come, you could actually see the booster boxes have a quick V-shaped recovery. They could fall with the reprint and then rise again and actually go back higher than they are now and run up into the high 200s, because then people will have in their minds that, okay, now we already had a reprint come. We're probably not going to have another one for a little bit. Might as well get my hands on some while I can, and that could be an issue. So, look, I'm not a FOMO person. I'm not trying to tell anyone to FOMO, but I will say, if the reprint comes and we do get any substantial price drop on the cards or the products, I don't think we're in a market where you want to wait. I think you're going to want to buy. If these boxes and these cards and these packs drop, I think that is going to be your time to buy. We got ourselves a Drayton full art. I'm not saying that it can't get reprinted again and be cheaper. What I'm saying is, for the time being, it might be your best chance to open packs at a cheaper amount, and maybe your best chance to kind of catch another run-up that comes, get some of the singles in your collection, just in case we don't get another massive reprint, because, in the past, we've had some late reprints and some massive ones, but a lot of the time, the later reprints are just kind of smaller ones, and the product gets eaten up very quickly, and, it never quite lives up to the massive reprint, the massive price drops that people are waiting for. And so there's a nice Pikachu EX. And so that's kind of my opinion. That's my advice to everyone out there. Take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, I don't have any insider info. I don't know what's going to happen with this market. Anyone that thinks they can predict this market, I think they're out of their minds. I've given up trying to predict this. I mean, I could have never told you we were going to see, $1,400 Evolving Skies boxes and $500 Fusion Strike boxes. I could have never told you that was what I could never have told you there would not be a single Scarlet Violet box under $140. And so seeing all that happen, Surging Sparks kind of makes sense that it's over 200. I mean, have you seen the cards in the set? Have you seen the value of the Pikachu and everything? I mean, it's crazy. But hopefully we can still pull one of those today. I know we've been talking a lot, but man, we got 8 hits. Normally you're I hate the word guaranteed. Normally you're expected about 12 hits per box. If you get more than that, it's good. If you get less, it's not so good. There's the Larvesta illustration. So hopefully we can at least get that 12 hits. I know we haven't seen any ace specs yet either, which is very strange. Kind of a weird box so far. Kind of a different box. But hopefully we still have one of those SIRs. We could still have that Pikachu. That's the great part about opening a box like this is all you need is that one hit and it makes it all worthwhile. Whereas some of these other sets, you don't have that. There's the Hydreigon Rainbow Rare. I was waiting until we saw a rainbow. A lot of these other boxes, like a Scarlet Violet base, best cards of Gardevoir, it's about, $35, $40? I mean, at least with this set and Twilight Masquerade and things, you can pull these hundreds of dollars cards in these sets, which makes it a little more worthwhile to chase. There is a Durant EX. As we wind down, I got to give our friend Marcus one more shout out, guys. His store is 9898tradingcompany.com. Also, you can find him on YouTube at 9898 Trading Company. And remember, those links are in the top of the description and pinned to the top of the comment section below. All right. We are getting towards the end of this box. We got 6 packs left. 6 packs. I think we're doing pretty good on our hit rates. We just need that one big hitter. That one special illustration rare to really send us over the top on this box of Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks. Come on, Marcus. We got this, man. We got this. I see something back here. It is a Sylveon EX. Kind of weird putting a Sylveon in the set, isn't it? Right before the release of Prismatic Evolutions. I thought that was a strange choice. They did the same thing, though, with Evolving Skies, leaving out Espeon and throwing it in the Fusion Strike. So, Pokemon's always done that weird stuff. Like Generations, if you guys remember back in XY, they gave full art versions of Zapdos and Articuno, but no Moltres. Like, what's that about? They've always done these weird things. Precious Trolley. They never made a Rainbow Rare Venusaur. Did you guys know that? In Sun and Moon? They had a Venusaur Snivy, but they had a full art Rainbow Charizard. They had a full art Rainbow Blastoise, they never made just a standalone full art Rainbow Venusaur. So go figure. Pokemon always does that kind of stuff. That's how we got a Sylveon. Oh, no last pack magic for you, Marcus. I'm sorry, dude. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Really weird box. No SIR, only one A-Spec. Very strange box. We have a Larvesta, Hydreigon, Pikachu, Drayton, Sylveon, Durant, Black Kyurem, Slackoth, Executor, Milotic, Latias, Dugtrio, and the Precious Trolley. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits. We hit our hit quota. We did pretty well. Marcus, I really appreciate you sponsoring the break. We'll be back next week for another sponsored box break. We're out.